Hello, it is so good to be with you. Go ahead and meet me on your mat when you're ready. I'm gonna light my sage as I do and bring my blocks and my strap close by. Feel free to grab yours and maybe light a candle or turn on a diffuser, have some essential oils going. And also, if you'd like, you can always use some music with these videos. I like to keep the sound quality as crisp as possible, but feel free to pop on some music if you'd like. Go ahead and meet me on your mat, lying all the way down when you're ready. Allow your palms to face up, your toes to point out. Let your body start to sink into the earth, arriving here in this space, being fully present in this moment. Start to draw your attention inward, noticing what's going on in your body today, observing what thoughts have been on your mind. Take this moment to reconnect mind, body, and soul. Bring everything back to this moment. Bring one hand to your heart and one to your stomach. And start to observe your body's rise and fall as you take your inhale up your Today's practice is going to be about practicing presence, using every opportunity to come back to this present moment. Consider your intention for today's practice, what brought you here, what you hope to get out of this time. One of the ways that we practice presence is by observing the thoughts that come in and out of our mind without judgment and without attachment, creating space between us and our thoughts, watching them like the clouds rolling by, coming and going. We can practice this with our emotions as well, observing them as onlooker. But what happens when judgment starts to come? What happens when we start to attach to our thoughts? Some days that will take us high into the sky, doing all kinds of wonderful things, and other days it will take us low, it will take us to our lowest, feeling the worst of things. The art of practicing presence brings us back to this moment without judgment or attachment. And when we start to ride the waves up and down, we have the opportunity to practice self-compassion, being kind to ourselves, practicing unconditional self-acceptance, noticing, observing, and loving ourselves radically in the face of the temptation of judgment. Throughout today's practice, I'm going to invite you to come back over and over again to this present moment. We're going to move through a sequence that's going to invite you to move with your breath. This practice is going to encourage that presence, coming to this moment. And then the opportunity to let go of any temptation towards judgment and to come back over. And then, if judgment and attachment comes, the invitation is to practice self-compassion, forgiveness, and releasing it. And then coming back to the present moment. It's always about this moment. On your next inhale, draw your knees up towards your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Remember your intention for this practice. And exhale, release it out. Extend your legs long. Reach your arms back behind you. Pressing through your fingertips, through your toes. And inhale, draw your knees in. Give yourself a big hug. Remember your intention. Exhale, extend your legs out, extend your arms out, release it all out. Point your toes, stretch through your fingertips. Inhale, draw it all back and make the tightest ball you may get. Remember your intention. And exhale, release it all out. Extend your legs long, extend your arms long. Bring your knees to your chest, rock right and left. Take your knees in circles, bringing your hands to your knees and taking circles, big circles, massaging all the way down into your low back, top of your hips. And then take your knees as far in as you can, rounding out through your back, massaging the middle of your back. And then start to take it the opposite direction. Take your knees round and round. As far away from you as possible to massage the bottom of your hips, the top of your hips. And then all the way up to get all the way up into your middle and even upper back. Come back to center. Good. Allow your arms to come out to a T. Drop your knees to the right. And inhale back to center. Exhale your knees over to the left. And inhale back to center, planting through your arms, really letting your body, your upper body rest and plant, and then draw your knees back to the right. Inhale back to center, exhale over to the left. Maybe starting to feel that fire burn as you move through center and then back to right. Going back and forth, inhaling up and exhaling side to side. Engaging through your core, and maybe starting, like I said, to feel a little bit of fire build. One more time on each side, and then come back to center. Bring your hands behind your legs, behind your thighs, right under your knees, and start to rock forwards and back, finding some momentum here, and maybe coming all the way up to seated. Once you get to seated, however you want to get there, you can rock, you can roll, you can step, you can jump. Come to seated, bring your hands to your knees, round out your back, drop your head down. Coming into a seated cat. Inhale, look up, press your chest forward, arch your back, drop your head back. Relax your shoulders. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, round out your spine, drop your head down. Inhale, press forward, lift through your chest, drop your head back, arch your back. Moving through these cat-cows at your own pace, starting to feel the warmth in your body as you rock forwards and back, as you round and arch your back. Taking any extra movements here that your body is asking for. Keep your lips together and let your breath move through your nose. One more time, press up and exhale, round out your back. We're gonna move into circles, rotating towards the right as you press forward and the left as you come back. Inhale, take a big circle, exhale, bring it back. Moving to your right, inhaling it up and exhaling it back. Maybe you start to go a little bit faster, still following your breath as it builds and builds. And pause, take it the other way. Pressing your chest forward as you inhale, circle forward and to the left, exhale, circle back and to the right. Moving with your breath, trusting your breath to carry you. One more big circle and come back to center. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the ceiling, drop your shoulders down. Separate your legs so that your feet come together. Exhale, fold forward, round out your back, and reach your fingers as far forward as possible. Drop your head down. Relax your shoulders. Come back to this present moment. Notice, feel, be here now with yourself. Remember something that you love about yourself. Remember something that you're thankful for today. On your next inhale, walk it back up. Reach your arms up, look up towards your fingertips, drop your shoulders down, bring your hands to the ground behind you. Your feet come to the earth, press your hips up as far as it feels good, coming into a reverse tabletop. Drop your head back, open up, lifting your chest, lifting your heart towards the sky, ready to receive all the love that is available to you, all the love that the earth wants to show you today. Feeling your hands and your feet under you, pressing into the earth. Take a moment of gratitude for the earth and all that it's given you. Food and water, shelter, clothing. Thank you, earth, for all that you've provided. Exhale, bring your hips down. Bring your hands in front of you, and you're going to swing your feet behind you, coming all the way up to standing. Standing at the top of your mat. Take a big inhale, reach your arms up, look towards your fingertips. Drop your shoulders down, hinge at the waist, and fold forward. Bring your hands as close to the ground as possible. Reach for opposite elbows, bend your knees slightly, and sway left and right. Relaxing the body, the upper body, the lower body. Finding that opening through your hamstrings. Feel the ground beneath your feet. Bring your hands to the ground. Step your right foot back and then your left. Hold your plank and come back to your breath. You can always bring your knees down. That's always an option. But see what it feels like to hold here. To feel the discomfort, to feel your breath building, to feel the heat increasing in your body. Notice what it feels like to feel your muscles engaged, your fingers pressing into the earth, your toes pressing into the earth. Notice what it feels like to engage all of your muscles here, and then bring your knees down, lower down through a push-up. Press your chest up, relax your toes. Lift your chest just a little bit. Keep your elbows tucked in. Inhale, lift your chest just a little bit more, coming into your baby cobra. Bring your big toes together, your knees open wide, and press back into a child's pose. Relax your forehead down. Walk your hands forward, engaging through your shoulders, feeling your muscles from the tips of your fingers all the way to your hips. Come to child's pose at any time, using this as a resting pose to come back to your breath. On your next inhale, walk your hands back forward, back into your baby cobra. Press up into a tabletop, and then tuck your toes and lift your knees just to hover off the ground. Let them hover here. Look forward. Find your breath again. with your lips closed. Movement, breath, body. Press your hips up. Extend your legs straight, making an upside down V or down dog. Keep your knees bent generously here and press your torso towards your thighs. Opening up your shoulders, extending your spine long. Bring your gaze back behind you. Feel the depth of the stretch. Notice your muscles. Observe your breath. Bring one heel down, straighten that leg, and then the other heel, straighten that leg. Moving back and forth like you're pedaling back and forth. One more deep breath here. Look forward, bend your knees, and we'll walk it all the way forward. Moving back into your forward fold. Bring your hands to your shins, extend your back straight, lift halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Wrap your arms around your legs. Draw yourself down just a little bit more. Exhale, one more time. Inhale, lift up halfway. Hands to your shins, straighten your back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, slowly rise all the way up to standing. Reach your arms up, look towards your fingertips. Drop your shoulders down. Exhale, fold forward. Hands come down, step your right foot back, and then your left. Come to your plank. Notice your body. Feel it all. The engagement through your muscles, your breath, mind, body, soul. Staying right here in this moment. Everything you've got to hold this plank. You can bring your knees down, or you can keep them lifted, lower down from your push-up. Elbows tight. Slowly draw your chest up, untuck your toes. You can take your arms a little bit straighter and maybe extend them all the way straight. Arching your back, opening up your stomach. Lift your chest. Come back to your breath. Feel it all here. Feel the stretch. Tuck your toes. You can come either back through tabletop or shoot straight up into your down dog. Come into your upside down V. Pedal out your heels, one and then the other. Opening up the hamstrings, opening up the calves. Bend your knees just a little bit. Straighten your back all the way. Send your knees right, opening up through the left side. And then send them left, opening up through the right side. Good, your heels go back and forth like you're skiing. Notice the opening down the side of your body as you move back and forth. One more time on each side. And then come back to center. This time, walk your hands to your feet, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Hands come to your shins, straighten your back. Exhale, hands come down to the ground, slowly roll all the way up into standing. Lift your arms up, reach for the sky, look towards your fingertips, drop your shoulders. Exhale, fold forward. Hands come down, walk it all the way forward, back to your plank. Feel everything here. Feel everything. Notice how your body is doing. Observe this present moment. Be here now. Mind, body, breath, soul. What color is the mat that you're holding yourself up on? What color is the floor under that? Maybe your legs start to shake, reminding you that you're alive. You stay here for 3 more breaths. You can bring your knees down or keep them up, lower down for your push-up. And then draw your chest up, straighten your arms, and lift your chest. Cobra. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, down dog. Take 5 deep breaths here in your down dog. Pressing your heels as far down as they'll go. Notice what this feels like in your body. Notice where it's tight, where it's loose. Look forward to your hands, bend your knees, And walk or jump to the top of your mat. And relax the head from, there we go. Inhale, lift up halfway, straighten your back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise all the way up, look towards your fingertips. Exhale, drop your shoulders down. Hinge at the waist, fold forward. Hands come to your shins, straighten your back, halfway lift. Exhale, hands come down to the ground, step your left foot back, turn your left toes out to the side, drop your heel all the way down. Walk your right foot forward so that your right knee is bent at a 90-degree angle. And then slowly bring your hands to your right knee, and then all the way up, warrior one. Square your hips towards the front of your mat, and bring your right knee over your second toe. If you're having trouble balancing here, take this back leg and move it out just a little bit, creating some space in the width between your front leg and your back leg. With your arms reached out, press down just a little bit more, getting a little deeper stretch. And then exhale, twist to your left side, warrior two. Drop your left hand down your left leg, reach your right arm up. Look towards your right fingertips. Exhale, right hand comes down to your knee, left arm comes up. Finding that opening through the left side. Maybe look up towards your left fingertips. Maybe keep your head straight. Find what feels good to your body. On your next inhale, reach back up to your warrior two. Bring your hands back behind you, and you're going to take your right shoulder to the inside of your right knee, slowly lowering down. Good, find that gentle stretch through the right hip. Humble warrior. Bring your mind back to this space. Notice how you're feeling. On your next inhale, straighten your right leg, reach your arms up, take hold of your right wrist and press into your left hip. Now we're going to drop into this left hip all the way. Bend your left knee, you're going to turn your left toes out a little bit, and you're going to come all the way down. That's right. You can always bring your hands down first, so let me show you that again. So you're here, you're going to turn your left toes. You can always bring your hands down and drop your hips down. Point that right to left. You can stay here, or you can bring your hands to your chest at heart center, prayer pose. Go ahead. Now bring your hands to the ground, send your hips up and fold forward, wide-legged fold. Notice the opening. Notice where you feel this the most, and bring your attention back to your breath. Turn your left toes towards the back of the mat, walk your hands towards the back of the mat, and bend your left knee, coming up onto your right toes. Now this is going to be fun. Bring your hands to the ground. You can use blocks here if you'd like. I'll show you the blocks. Press into your left foot and send your right leg up, coming into a standing split. Take your time. Notice the balance, pressing into all four corners of your left foot. Use your hands to help you balance. Or if you'd like a little challenge, you can walk your hands closer to your left ankle, maybe taking hold of your left foot, maybe falling over. It's okay to fall. Bring your right foot down, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway, straighten your back. Come a little too close to the wall. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Look towards your fingertips as you stand up. Drop your shoulders down. Exhale, fold forward. Hands come down to the ground. Step your right foot back. Turn your right toes away from you and drop your right heel all the way down. Make that left knee to a 90-degree angle, and then press up first to your knee, and then all the way up. Reach your arms up. Bending the left knee directly over the second toe. Turn your hips so that they're squared towards the front. One more deep breath here in Warrior One, and exhale, open Warrior Two. Take your right hand down your right leg. Reach your left arm up, and if it feels good, look towards your left fingertips. Exhale, left hand comes down, and right arm comes up. Maybe looking towards your right fingertips, maybe looking straight ahead. Trust what your body's asking for. See if you can deepen the stretch, bending your left knee just a little bit more. Inhale, reach back up to Warrior Two. Bring your hands back behind you, interlace your fingers, lower your left shoulder to the inside of your left knee, humble warrior. Feel it all, notice it all. Come back to your breath. Straighten your left leg, rise up. Take your left hand with your right hand, reach it over to the right side, sky archer. Find that opening through the left side. Turn your right toes. You can bring your hands to the ground or keep them at heart center in prayer pose. Bend into that right knee, coming into your side lunge. Again, hands can stay down or up here. Notice what feels good to your body. Trust your body. And honor where you are today. Use the blocks, use the pillows. Make changes based off of what your body is asking for, what your body needs. Bring your hands to the ground, walk them to center, send your hips up wide-legged forward fold. Come back to your breath. Come back to this moment. Walk your hands over towards the right foot, turn your right toes towards the back of the mat. Bend your right knee as you press your hands into the mat. And then send your left leg up, coming into your right-legged standing split. Pressing into all four corners of your right foot, stay here. Or maybe try bringing your hands to your ankle. Finding a little balance, focusing your gaze or your drishti in a spot that doesn't move. And then exhale, left foot comes down, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway, straighten your back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, slowly rise all the way up, look towards your fingertips. Exhale your hands all the way down to the ground. Bend your knees, bring your hips down. Roll all the way back and lay down. Ending where we began. Extend your legs out long. Extend your arms out to a T. And then reach your arms back behind you. Pressing through your fingertips, press through your toes. And inhale, take your knees to your chest, give yourself a big hug. Lower your shoulders and your head down. Take your hands to the inside of your legs and up to your feet for happy baby. Maybe today your hands go to your ankles, or maybe today your hands go behind your thighs, behind your knees. Again, honoring where you are. Once you're in the position that feels good to you, find a little rock left and right. Massaging your back. Releasing some tension out of the hips. Maybe you straighten one leg and then the other. Finding a little bit of extra movement through the hamstrings. Or maybe you stay right here in happy baby. Trusting, listening to your body and what it's asking for today. When you're ready, bring your feet down. Check in and see if there's any other movement that your body is asking for. If not, then come to your Shavasana, relaxing all the way down. Somehow I found my way off the end of the mat. If your body is asking for any other movement, now is the time to take it, and take your time. Pause this video if you feel rushed through it. Take your time for any other movement. And then when you're ready, come to Shavasana. Softening through your shoulders, through your hips, your legs, your toes, releasing it all out. What we have is right now. What are you thankful for right now? Take the opportunity today to stay in the present moment. When you observe or find that your mind is wandering, practice bringing it back to right now. If you feel anxiety growing, depression trying to draw you down, bring your attention back to this present moment without judgment, without attachment, and notice what happens in your body. You're going to take 3 deep diaphragm breaths, breathing in through the nose, filling up the stomach as much as possible, taking in as much air as possible, filling up the diaphragm, the lungs, and then exhale out of your mouth. Let it all out, bringing your belly button to your spine. Inhale through your nose, take in as much air as possible, and just when you think you can't take in any more, take in 1 more sip, and then open your mouth, exhale. Let it all out, and just when you think you can't let out anymore, let out 1 more breath. Inhale through your nose. Open your mouth, last time, big exhale. Come back to your regular breath. With 1 hand on your stomach and 1 on your heart, notice the rise and fall of your body. Remember your intention. What brought you here today? And then remember this moment. In your own mind, take up the mantra, I am present. I am present. Feel your jaw, your eyebrows soften, your face relax, your shoulders release, your fingers and toes release. I am present. Let out a big sigh. I am present. On your next inhale, bring your feet to the ground. Slowly roll to one side, signaling to your body that it's time to wake up. Using your forearm as a little pillow. And bring the other hand to the ground. Slowly press yourself all the way up to seated. Thank you for sharing this practice with me today. I offer you kind thoughts, gracious words, and fullness of life. I'll see you soon.